the psychologist, the psychometrician, the psychiatrist and the SPED teacher. This is Patty. She is a psychologist. A psychologist studies how we think, feel and behave from a scientific viewpoint and applies this knowledge to help people understand, explain and change their behavior. A psychologist typically works in the clinical, industrial, and educational settings. A clinical psychologist focuses on diagnosing and treating mental, emotional, and behavioral disorders. Some of the more common disorders that might be treated include learning disabilities, substance abuse, depression, anxiety, and eating disorders. An industrial psychologist studies human behavior in the workplace and applies psychological theories and principles to organizations and individuals in their workplace. An educational psychologist is concerned with helping children or young people who are experiencing problems within an educational setting with the aim of enhancing their learning.
This is Bernice. She is a special education teacher. A special education teacher is someone who works with children and youth who have a variety of disabilities. Children with special needs require unique instruction by specially trained professionals to help them achieve their highest potential and strive to progress beyond their limitations. They adapt to general education lessons and teach various subjects, such as reading, writing, and math, to students with mild and moderate disabilities. They also teach basic skills, such as literacy and communication techniques, to students with severe disabilities. Most special education teachers work in public schools, teaching students at the preschool, elementary, middle, and high school level. Others work in the private schools, child care services, and other institutions.
This is Ems. He is a psychometrician. He is skilled in the administration and interpretation of objective psychological tests. A psychometrician is a person who practices the science of measurement, or psychometrics. The term psychometrics refers to the measurement of an individual's psychological attributes, including the knowledge, skills, and abilities a professional might need to work in a particular job or profession. He is different from a psychologist in that he can only administer and interpret objective tests but not projective tests.
This is Nicole. She is a psychiatrist. A psychiatrist is a physician who specializes in psychiatry. A psychiatrist specializes in the diagnosis and treatment of mental disorders. Psychiatrists are medical doctors, unlike psychologists, and must evaluate patients to determine whether their symptoms are the result of a physical illness, a combination of physical and mental, or a strictly psychiatric one. Because psychiatrists are trained medical doctors, they can prescribe medications, and they spend much of their time with patients on medication management as a course of treatment.